Hello, YouTube. I wanted a more compact, lighter lens to carry around my waist for my Nikon Z6, so I decided to buy this guy. This is the Nikon NIKKOR 28mm f2.8 full frame lens, and I really enjoy it so far. It works really well for the exact reason I bought it, something light and compact and smaller than the lenses I already have. And the lenses I already have for my Z6, all the Z lenses, are the S 35mm, 50, 85, and 105. And in comparison, they're all about yay long versus this one's only a couple of inches. And it's extremely light. If you're looking for a really hefty feeling lens, this is not it. This is gonna barely add any more weight to your mirrorless body. And since it's likely that you want a very light camera, if you were buying a mirrorless camera, this is gonna work out just swell for you. Image quality, I think it's plenty sharp. I haven't seen any actual scientific review of it about how much resolution it can resolve, but certainly plenty for the full frame 6K Nikon Z6 sensor. I will say this, this is not an S line NIKKOR like the rest of the lenses I have, but it does show a good amount of vignetting, which the others don't. Let's take the 50 and 85mm f1.8. I think they show less vignetting at 1.8 than this does at 2.8. It is, geez, about 1/3 the price of those S-line lenses, so something's got to give, right? But I would say for shooting JPEG, turn the vignette control to high. And if you're shooting in RAW, you'll have to compensate for vignetting in post. I also enjoy this lens because I use it for now, all my blogging type videos, because in this setup, I want to feel very casual, and I also don't want to feel like I'm doing a serious production when I'm doing these short review pieces to camera. And I think having a small camera and a small lens helps you relax a little bit. If you have a big cinema camera with a big long cinema lens on it, it's hard to feel relaxed. It feels like you're on television or getting filmed for a movie. More high stress, and that's not what I'm looking for, especially since I use this lens in my camera for my everyday zoom camera. Zoom as in the application, not a zoom lens. So if you're looking for a street photography lens that's going to be a lot less intrusive, both visually, people aren't going to see a huge lens. And if you're walking around the city, I don't know what city you're living in, but you don't really want to be seen with expensive gear because you don't want to be targeted. So if you want a very light, unobtrusive street photography lens or an unobtrusive blogging lens, I would highly recommend this. Usually it sells for $300, and I picked it up used from the B&H used website for $220. So I think that's quite a deal.